you. What are you thinking about?
Music.
How can you be thinking about music? You either hear it or you don't.
I'm hearing it then.
Oh. I read a book today.
Did you?
Yes, it was very interesting.
What was it about?
Well, there were stories about people's lives and how some turn out good and others turn out badly.
Did you love the book?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Well, it can be interesting to see what other people, like dead people who wrote books, and see if they agree or disagree with what you think.
Why don't you come up with your own thoughts? You know, instead of reading them in a book.
I do come up with my own thoughts.
I know you do. I love how you come up with your own thoughts. Don't be mad. Here, I wrote you a song today.
Will you play it for me?
It has too many parts. Just remember this melody.
Why can't you just remember it?
I have 11 others in my head, making up for a total of 12. Do you have it? We'll practice.
I don't need to know about rhythm. I have my books.
Don't books have rhythm?
Kind of. Let's go in the water.
Wait, will you remember my melody under the water?
Yes, it will be imprinted on my heart like wax.
It's settled then.
What is?
I love you.
I love you too.
But how will you remember?
That I love you?
Yes.
That's easy. I can't help it.
You never know. I better tie string around your finger to always remind you. There. Is that too tight?
No, it's fine.
There. Now you'll always remember.
That's a very particular finger.
Yes.
You're aware of that?
Yes.
Orpheus, are we?
You tell me.
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
Yes, just yes.
Yes?
Yes.
May our lives be full of music.
Maybe you could get me another ring, like a gold one, to put around the string one.
Whatever your heart desires. Do you still have my melody?
Yes, it's right here. What are you thinking about?
Music. Just kidding. I was thinking about you and music.
Let's go in the water. I'll race you.
I'll race you.
Dear Eurydice, a letter for your wedding day. If I were to give a speech at your wedding, I would start off with, say, one or two funny jokes. Then, I might offer some words of advice. I would say, cultivate the arts of dancing and small talk. Everything in moderation. And continue to give yourself to others. Because, well, that's the ultimate satisfaction in life, to love, help, accept, and honor others. As for me, this is what it's like being dead. The atmosphere smells, and there's this strange, high-pitched ringing like a tea kettle always boiling over. But no one seems to mind. And for the most part, you can still work and socialize just like at home. Also, I am one of the few dead people who still remembers how to read and write, but that's a secret. If they found out, they might dip me in the river again. I write you letters. I don't know how to get them to you. Love, your father.
I to a wedding party is the biggest party of all. A wedding is for fathers and daughters. It's on that day that they stop being married to each other. I always thought there'd be more interesting people at my wedding.
Are you a homeless person?
No?
Oh. I'm on my way to a party where there are some very interesting people. Would you like to join me?
No, thank you. I just left my own party.
You were giving a party and you just left?
I was thirsty.
You must be a very interesting person to leave your own party like that.
I guess.
So, would you like to accompany me to this very interesting event?
No, thank you. I just got married, you see.
Lots of people do that.
That's true. Lots of people do.
What's your name?
Eurydice.
Eurydice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye! Dear Eurydice.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home.
I'm going to get a drink of water.
Don't go.
I'll be right back.
Promise?
Yes.
I can't stand to let you out of my sight tonight.
Silly goose. Oh, you're still here.
Yes, I forgot to tell you something. I found a letter addressed to Eurydice. That's you.
Yeah.
From your father.
That's impossible.
Oh, he wrote down some thoughts for your wedding day.
Let me see.
Ooh, left it at home. It got delivered to my elegant high-rise apartment by mistake.
From my father.
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Oh, I just knew he'd write something.
Oh, it'll only take a moment. I live right around the block. What an interesting dress you're wearing. Voila.
You're very high up.
Yes, I am.
I'm feeling a little faint.
Oh, it'll pass.
Have you ever thought about installing an elevator?
No, I prefer stairs. I find architecture quite interesting, don't you?
I guess. So, where's the letter? And I thought you said you were throwing a party. There's no one here.
I prefer celebrating quietly with few other people. So, would you like some champagne?
Maybe some water.
Water it is. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, I can't stay long. Oh, I can see my wedding from up here. The people, they all look so small. They're dancing. Oh, and there's Orpheus. He's not dancing.
So, who's this guy you're marrying?
His name's Orpheus.
Orpheus. Not a very interesting name. I've heard it before.
Yes, so the letter was delivered here today?
It was.
Voila!
So, Eurydice, tell me one thing. Name one person that you find interesting.
Why?
Just making conversation.
I'm sorry, I have to go. There's no letter, is there?
There is. It's right here. Eurydice, I'm not an interesting man, but I'm strong. And you could teach me to be interesting and I would listen. I'm sure you've had an interesting thought today, for instance. I'm sure you're always having them. The way you tilt your head to the side and stare.
I'm feeling dizzy. I'm with my husband. I have to go.
You're free to go whenever you like.
I know. I think I'll just take my letter first.
Relax.
Ugh, goodbye.
Wait, don't go. I love you. No! Eurydice, you need to get yourself a real man. A man with broad shoulders like me. A man who can put his big arm around your little shoulders as he leads you through a crowd. A man who opens the door at parties. A man with big hands. Big, stupid hands like potatoes. Oh, my lips are meant to kiss your eyelids. That's obvious.
Close your eyes then. It's his handwriting.
Of course it is.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't do that. You'll trick.
Eurydice!
We are a chorus of stouts! musician. Orpheus was his wife.
Orpheus was a great musician. Eurydice was his wife. She died.
Then he played the saddest music. Even we,
The Stones,
cried when we heard it. Oh, look. She's coming into the land of the dead now.
Oh.
We might say, poor Eurydice. But stones don't feel
Bad for dead people. Eurydice wants to speak to you, but she can't speak your language anymore. She talks in the language of dead people now.
It's a very quiet language. Pretend that you understand her. She'll be embarrassed.
Listen to her the way you will listen to your own daughter if she died too young, and try to speak to you across long distance.
There was a roar and a coldness. I think my husband was with me. What's his name? My husband's name, do you know it? How funny. I forgot. When I got through the cold, they made me swim in a river, and I forgot his name. I forgot all the names. I know that his name starts with my mouth shaped like a ball of twine. Oh. I forgot. How do you say goodbye to yourself? Oh, I'm waiting for someone to meet me, I think.
Eurydice?
Oh, at last, a porter to meet me at the station. Do you happen to know what the bank is? I've just arrived and I need money. They didn't even let me pack my suitcase. There's nothing in it.
Eurydice?
What's that language you're speaking? It gives me tingles. Say it again.
Eurydice, I'm your father.
Eurydice, I'm your father. Again.
Your father.
Shut up! She doesn't understand you. She's dead now too. You have to speak in the language of stones.
You're dead now. I'm dead too. When you were alive, I was your father.
Father is not a word that dead people understand.
He's what we call subversive.
When you were alive, I was your tree.
Yes, like the tall one I had in the backyard. I used to sit under its shade all day. The shade.
There's a problem here.
Eurydice, I named you. Your mother, she named the other children, but Eurydice I chose for you. I tried to remember your name. I asked the stones, and the stones told me, forget the names make you remember.
We told you how it works.
The tree talks so beautifully.
Don't listen!
I feel suddenly hungry. Where's the porter that met me at the station?
Here I am.
Oh. I would like a continental breakfast, please. And if you could take my bags to my room.
I'm sorry, miss, but there are no rooms here.
What? No rooms? Where do people sleep?
People don't sleep here.
Don't cry!
I don't know where I am, and there's all of these stones, and I hate them, and I want a bath.
Don't be sad. I can take your luggage to your room.
There are no rooms!
Dear Eurydice, I miss you. No, that's not enough. Symphony for 12 instruments. Love, Orpheus.
That will do. Thank you. Oh, I suppose you want the tip. Will you run a bath for me?
Yes, miss.
Dear Eurydice, I love you, and I'm going to find you. I play the saddest music now that you're gone, and you know I hate writing letters. I'll give this letter to a worm. Hope he finds you. Love, Orpheus.
There's a letter here for you, miss.
A letter?
It's addressed to you.
There's dirt on it.
Excuse me, miss.
What is it?
Would you like me to read you the letter? You can't do it with your feet. Here. It says, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, it's like your tree. It's like sitting in the shade. Dear Eurydice, I'm going to find you. I play the saddest music. You know I hate writing letters. I'll give this letter to a worm. I hope he finds you. Love, Orpheus.
That word. It's like I can't breathe. Orpheus. My husband!
Dear Eurydice, last night I dreamed that we climbed to the top of Mount Olympus and we started to make love. And then the little strands of your hair turned into little faucets of water. And I asked, why is water coming out of your head? And you said, gravity. It's very compelling. And then I woke up. And I thought to myself, Eurydice is dead. And then I thought, who is Eurydice? What are people? Who am I? It scares me, Eurydice. Please. Come home. Love, Orpheus.
Teach me another.
Ostracize. It means to exclude. See, the Greeks would write the name of a banished person on a white piece of pottery called an ostracon.
Another.
Peripatetic. It means to walk around slowly and bare feet, speaking of weighty matters.
Peripatetic. A learned fruit walking in the snow. Another.
Defunct.
Defunct.
It means dead in a very abrupt way. Not the way I died, which slowly, but all at once.
Tell me a story from when you were younger.
Well, there was the time I went to a dude ranch. I was riding a horse and I lassoed a car. Your grandmother, she spanked me.
Tell me a story about your mother.
Well, the most vivid recollection I have of my mother was at the house or at parties playing the piano. She was extremely animated when she was younger. She could really play the piano.
I never saw Granny play the piano.
Well, she was never the same after my father died. My father was a very gentle man.
There was something I was going to ask you. Someone's name or a story? I forgot.
Don't worry. You'll remember. There's plenty of time.
Dear Eurydice, I wondered if you missed reading books in the underworld.
What do you do? What do you do? Well, do something! Oh, I hate you!
We two alone will sing like birds in the cage. And when thou dost ask my blessing, I'll offer thee my forgiveness.
It's for Eurydice. E-U-R-Y. Yeah, that's right. No, there's no last name. I don't know the country. I don't know the city either. It probably starts with a vowel. Can you just... Would you mind checking, please? It's important. You can't enter in a name without a city. Well, thanks for trying. Oh, wait. It's a special case, you see. She's dead. There's nothing you can do. All right, thanks for trying. Yeah, you have a good day, too. I'll find you. Don't move!
Knock, knock. Who's there? I'm Lord of the Underworld. Funny. Prove it.
I can do chin-ups inside your bones. Close your eyes.
Ew!
See? You're pretty.
You're a little. What do you want?
I'm just making sure you're comfortable. You're not itchy?
No, I'm not itchy. What's this string? Oh, it's my room.
We'll have to dunk you in the river. Make sure you're good and done. Please don't. Ooh, say that again. It's nice.
Please don't.
Say it in my ear.
Please don't.
Ooh, I like that.
I have a husband.
Husbands offer children. You need a lover. I'll be back. Make sure that she's comfortable.
We will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm growing. Can't you tell?
If a drop of water can enter the Earth's soil at a particular angle with a particular pitch, well then what's to say a man can't ride one note into the Earth like a fireman's pole? Eurydice, can you hear that? I found the note! I found the note!
Orpheus never liked words. He had his music. He would get this funny look on his face, and I would say, "What are you thinking about?" He would always be thinking about music. It's what it's like to love an artist. In inside his head, there's always something more beautiful.
Eurydice! Before I go down there, I won't practice my music. Some say practice, but practice is a word invented by cowards. Besides, the music sounds better in my head than it does in the world. Here's my plan. Tonight, before I go to bed, I will put a straw in my mouth. And when I fall asleep, my breath will push me through the straw. And I will arrive at the gates, and I will sing your name! I've consulted the almanacs, and everyone agrees I have found the right note. Wait for me. Love, Orpheus.
What does it say?
He's going to come save me.
How?
He's going to sing.
Someone's knocking.
Who is it? Who is it? No one knocks on the door of the dead!
Who are you?
I am Orpheus.
I'm Lord of the Underworld.
But you're so small.
Don't be rude.
Sorry.
So, you've come for Eurydice,
Yes.
and you thought seeing you would get you through the gates of hell?
Now see here. I want my wife.
Well, you'll have to do more than just sing.
What do I have to do?
Start walking home, and your wife might be on the road behind you. We like to keep it nice here so people want to stick around. As you walk, keep your eyes facing forward. If you look back at her, then she's gone.
So I can't look back at my wife?
No.
Why?
Because?
So just walk straight forward?
Good.
I hear him. At the gates, that's his music. He's come to save me.
Do you want to go with her?
Well, yes, of course. I suppose you'll be lonely.
I'll take you to him.
Now?
For the best. Is that him?
Yes, I think so.
There's something I need to tell you. If he turns around and he sees you, he'll die a second death. So step quietly and don't cry out.
I won't.
Goodbye, Eurydice.
I'll come back to you. I seem to keep dying.
Don't let them dip you in the river too long. The second time. Hold your breath.
I'll look for a tree.
Goodbye.
Bye. Wait, come back!
You can't go back now, Eurydice.
Face forward!
Keep walking.
I'm afraid.
Your husband is waiting for you, Eurydice.
That's a stranger. I don't recognize him.
Go on, it's him.
I want my father. I want to go home.
Turn around!
Why?
Because
That's a stupid reason.
Orpheus braved the gates of hell to find you.
he played the saddest music.
Even we,
The Stones!
cried when we heard it.
That's Orpheus?
Yes, that's him!
Where's his music?
It's in your head!
Orpheus?
You startled me.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why'd you have to say my name, Eurydice?
I'm sorry.
It seems so silly now. But if
Ifs and ifs were pots and pans, there'd be no use for tinkers.
Eurydice,
I think I've seen them. The stones, the boats, it all looks so familiar.
don't look.
The stones look happy to see me. It's the happiest I've ever seen them. And the train, it looks like the opposite of a train.
Eurydice! When I sang your name at the gates of hell, I was singing your name over and over again! Eurydice!
Finally, some peace and quiet. Like the old days. No music, no conversation. How about that?
With Eurydice gone, it'll be a second death for me.
Oh, please, sir.
We're tired.
Do you understand the love a father has for a daughter?
Love is a big, funny word.
Dead people should be seen, not heard.
How does a person remember to forget? It's difficult.
It's not difficult.
We told you how it works.
Dip yourself in the river. Dip yourself in the river.
Dip yourself in the river.
I need directions.
That's ridiculous. There's no directions.
I remember. Take Tri-State 294 to Route 88 West. You'll go over a bridge. Proceed 3 to 4 miles. Past the alleyway on your right. Go 2 to 4 blocks. There'll be a house. Go into it. Take off your boots. Walk down the hill. There'll be a tree. Good for climbing. On the right. Dip your feet in the river and swim.
Where's my room? Where's my room? Answer me.
It's none of our business.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be with your husband? Up there!
Where's my father? Why is he sleeping? I've come back.
He can't hear you.
It's too late.
What are you talking about?
He dipped himself in the river.
My father did not dip himself in the river.
He did! We saw him! He wanted some peace and quiet.
He did not! Listen, I've come back, okay? I'll teach you the words and we can know each other again. We'll start with my name. Eurydice. E-U-R-Y.
He can't see you.
He can't remember you.
Oh, I hate you. I've always hated you. Shut up, and shut up!
Try speaking the language of the stones.
It's a very quiet language. Like if the pores in your face opened up and wanted to talk.
Stone. Rock. Tree. Stone. Rock.
Didn't you already mourn for your father, young lady?
Some things should be left well enough alone.
To mourn twice is excessive.
To mourn 3 times a sin.
You're not keeping busy.
It's hard to keep busy when you're dead.
It's not hard. We keep busy. We're busy stones. Watch us work. Keeping still. Keeping quiet. It's hard work to be a stone. No time for crying. No.
I'll be the judge of that. I've grown. Yes, I see that. I'm ready to be a man. Please leave me alone. I'll have them start preparing the satins and silks. You can't refuse me. I've made my choice.
Can I have a moment to prepare myself?
Don't be long. The wedding songs are already being written.
Well.
You had better prepare yourself.
There's nothing to prepare.
You better comb your hair.
You better find a veil.
I don't need a veil.
You need a pen. Pens are forbidden here.
Oh, damn you. I'll dip you in the river.
Too late!
River.
Too late!
There's gotta be a pen around here somewhere. Oh. A pen. Dear Orpheus, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was afraid, but I still love you. Don't try and find me. You'll be lonely without your music, and I want you to be happy. And to my husband's next wife, be gentle. Comb his hair when it's wet. His face blushes pink like a bride's. And when he's sad, kiss his forehead, and I will thank you. I'll give this letter to a worm. I hope he finds you. Love, Eurydice.